What if I told you that a man who had everything, money, success, luxury, and respect, was actually living inside a prison? The strange part is, no one had locked him there. He built that prison himself, one habit at a time. The day he realized the truth, it was almost too late. What was that prison? Stay till the end, because this story might reveal an addiction hiding in your own life. Raghav was one of the richest businessmen in his city. He owned luxury cars, expensive watches, and a beautiful house. But there was one habit he could never control: his phone. From the moment he opened his eyes in the morning until he fell asleep at night, his fingers were always scrolling. News, social media, videos, messages. His phone never left his hand. At first, everyone thought it was normal. But slowly, the addiction began stealing things that money could never buy. He stopped talking to his parents. His wife felt lonely, even while sitting beside him. His young son stopped asking him to play because he already knew the answer. Just 5 more minutes. Those 5 minutes became 5 years. One day, while attending a spiritual gathering, the speaker asked a simple question. What controls your mind? Controls your life? Raghav smiled. He thought the words were meant for someone else. After the gathering ended, he sat under a tree checking his phone again. An elderly gardener quietly walked toward him, carrying 2 beautiful birds. One bird flew freely into the sky. The other remained inside a golden cage. The cage was expensive. It sparkled in the sunlight. The gardener looked at Raghav and asked, "Which bird is happier?" Raghav immediately answered, "The one flying freely." The gardener smiled. "Then remember this. A prison made of gold is still a prison." Raghav laughed politely and went home, but those words refused to leave his mind. That night he noticed something strange. His son had fallen asleep while holding a drawing. The picture showed their family: his mother, his father, his mother, even the family dog. But where was Raghav? In the corner of the drawing, looking down at a phone. Instead of a face, the child had drawn a black screen. Raghav's heart sank. His own son no longer remembered his smile, only his phone. He couldn't sleep. For the first time, he asked himself, when did this small device become the master of my mind? The next morning, he made a difficult decision. He switched off his phone for 1 hour. It felt impossible. His hands kept reaching for it. His mind became restless. He realized something frightening. He wasn't controlling the habit. The habit was controlling him. Slowly, 1 hour became 2. Then, evenings became family time. Meals became phone-free. Morning began with silence instead of notifications. Months passed. His mind became calmer. Meditation became easier. His anger reduced. His relationships became stronger. One evening, the same gardener met him again. This time, both birds were flying freely. The gardener smiled and asked, "So, did you escape your golden cage?" Raghav smiled with tears in his eyes. "I thought freedom meant having everything. Now I know. Freedom means not being controlled by anything." Ending message. On also, every addiction begins by serving us. Then slowly, we begin serving it. It may not be alcohol. It may not be drugs. It may be money, fame, food, anger, mobile phones, social media, even pride. For a spiritual seeker, the greatest victory is not controlling the world. It is controlling the mind. Because a free mind can walk toward God, but a chained mind keeps walking in circles. Remember this: anything you cannot leave for a day has already become your master. The choice is yours.